Welcome to Wake Up Missoula. My name's Noelle McAvoy.
And I can't wait to say I'm Scott Ramp.
And that was Asaph Adonai to introduce us.
Yes, playing Carmen.
Yeah.
A very typical,
Popular.
very common, popular piece
Yes.
in opera that everyone who's anybody has sang Carmen, either whether you're an opera singer or not.
Yeah, you're not an opera singer till you do habanera.
Yeah.
But of course, things will heat up a little later today with musical notes as Asaph talks about our very first guest, which he'll explain much later. But right now, it's not going to heat up this week.
No.
It's only going to touch 80 once this week, and the rest of the week it's going to be in the 70s, but it's also going to be scattered showers, stormy. And remember Saturday?
Yeah.
Remember Saturday,
guys? It was great.
It was raining,
yeah,
and people were just like, "This is good for the forest." It's like everything's still going to be on fire.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, according to this week, if you guys take a look at it, it's a bunch of thunder and rain, and it's only going to be in the 70s and 80s. That's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Especially since we had 100 degrees for the first month.
So today's high is going to be 78 degrees. Tuesday's high is going to be 78 degrees. Wednesday's high is going to be 81. And then Thursday will cool off again. And then Friday, the high is going to be 70. That's what they say.
Yeah, and then slight chance
and we'll
of showers
give you an update Wednesday and see how the weather changes, because the weather always changes in Montana.
It does.
So much so that we like to joke about it, and I roll my eyes when someone jokes about the weather in Montana. Well, I know it changed 5 minutes later. Like,
it's true though.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Time. 5 minutes from now, I'm just gonna look out the window. It's like it hasn't changed in a while. But today we have a certain theme on Wake Up Missoula, and it's
do we?
Yes. Today's theme is poop.
Oh, great.
We have a poop theme today, and we're going to start off with this amazing video that I saw trending on YouTube. I told you, this is ridiculous. Yep.
It's a great commercial.
It is like the greatest commercial in the world
That's
ever.
Very funny.
And of course, here's another video that is inspired by poop. There you go. And it wouldn't be a poop-themed show without one more video that I actually made. So this weekend, I got an MCAT and decided to say, I'm going to try some stop animation, but with a little thing called Photoshop. Well, actually, I downloaded GIMP, so I have a nice little Photoshopped video of a very basic, generic, themed by poop.
Sweet.
Here it is. What do you think you're doing over there? I don't know how to respond to that. Do you know why I'm mad at you? Huh? You are unbelievable. Don't give me that. You need to stop pooping in my bed. Perfect. Just perfect. Ah! It is our second animation camp this week, and last week the kids got involved with a just about 30 different videos.
Yeah, they did a great job last
Live
week.
action, stop animation, and just all sorts of craziness with the summer camps. But of course, all the summer camps are full.
Yes.
And so
I'm looking forward to this week.
This week's gonna be
Stop motion animation camp is the best. It's so fun. All the kids are really excited about it.
And we have a returning girl from last year. Remember LD Dolly?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, one of them are going to be here.
Nice, nice. That'll be fun.
Yep. But of course, there is brand new programming on tonight, and this does not fall in line with the theme of our show today.
These are great programming.
But of course, as it's Monday, and always Mondays, it's the another part of the Southwest Asia Conference, part 5 of a endless part series of the Southwest Asia Conference, and it's starting tonight at 7 p.m. followed by the University of Montana music recitals, all the stuff that they did at the end of the year. This is basically, right now is the time where we're showing all the ends of all the school years with high school, college, because we usually get backed up and we have so many programs, and also that's that.
Yeah,
that's it. And here, without further ado, here is 3 brand new programs happening tonight and tomorrow night on MCAT channel 189.
And there are a number of books, which I'll get to in the second part of the talk, which I think are exemplary in sort of pointing to the collapse of the prophylactic function, but what replaces it. And I call this a kind of a taking the fantasy for reality. So if at first the fantasy functioned in this sort of masking or prophylactic way, in the second instance after the 1880s, the problem is some of these writers who we know. I mean, you've all heard of Salman Rushdie, for example.
So those are some of your
music there,
wonderful, crazy new programming on tonight.
Yeah, that looks really interesting. Check that out, everyone. If you know it's going to be a stormy evening, so might as well.
But of course, you can watch these videos and more on our video on demand page. Of course, you can see all the old videos that were on MCAT in the last couple months as well. You can see, watch the highlights of. Oh, actually, let me just quickly show you. You go to Video on Demand, you go to channel 189, it brings up a schedule. And we have a new little hyperlink right here, so I'll zoom in for you guys. Yeah. And then you scroll down, you look through the list, it's like, oh, look, these are wonderful shows, like Classic Art Showcase, Free Speech TV, Democracy Now! Oh, look, there's Wake Up Missoula! Oh fancy that. Okay. And of course, there's more Wake Up Missoula this afternoon at 2 p.m., but of course, Fresh Bread. And if you don't know what that is, you can view it.
Nice.
And then you can also view this.
Right Now TV.
Yep, and you'll be able to view the Southwest Asia Conference and UM Symphonic later on today or tomorrow, depending upon the video.
Perfect.
Yeah. But of course, you can watch all the old Southwest Asia Conference. So this is part 5. So if you want to like binge watch it, it's like Netflix, but it's real.
Yeah, it's like
it's like exactly like Netflix, but it's actually real life. So that's MCAT, real life Missoula.
That's hilarious. That's a great comparison.
It's not a fantasy.
You don't have to pay for it either.
And you
it's
don't.
All free. It's like free real life Netflix.
Yes. And also, we have plenty of wonderful things on our website, mcat.org. You can find all sorts of wonderful and great information about MCAT, Missoula, Missoula programming, City of Missoula type stuff. And also you could like us on our Facebook page.
Yeah.
We have a lot of wonderful things. We post videos. We have our latest animation camp from last week, the compilation video, and everything. And even the press conference I put earlier, because it is like my favorite of all time live video that we did, live to tape. But of course, you can also follow us on Twitter or like us on Twitter. It doesn't really matter. You can like us on our Up Missoula Twitter page, not to mention our Facebook page.
Yeah, as well as Wake Up Missoula on our Wix page at wakeupmissoula.wix.com/wakeupmissoula.
Yep, we have a lot of great content, and you can get in contact with us via any of those websites, and you can come on our show and talk about your, I don't know, your band concert that's coming up, your rock show. You can even talk about a rally or cause that you guys are doing, or if you represent a nonprofit that's doing an event that's coming up. You're more than welcome to come on our show. You can contact us at 542-6228. Remember, we live in Montana, so it's a 406. Or you can call us at 542
MCAT.
Yes, or of course our email is mcat@mcat.org. Not to be confused with mcat.com, which is studying for your medical.
Oh, perfect.
Becoming a doctor.
Or you could. I hope they've accidentally gone over to us. I hope people that are logged onto that accidentally went onto our site.
Yes, but of course that's it for my segment.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have any more poop-themed stuff like I do, but
no, I'm mature. No, I'm kidding. No, Scott, I don't.
I can take it.
It's not. I can take it. Though, although I do have to admit that little cat stop animation of him pooping, that was my idea. And I did do that with the girls. It was pretty funny. Okay, I can't claim anything.
I really like the story behind it too. Is just like you showed that the boys were like, ew.
Yeah. I showed it. All the boys were like, ew. Why would you do that? And all the girls were like, It was pretty funny. Oh, just their reactions, like, why would you do that?
And they started crying.
All right. So now we're on to events. So this is what's going on today, starting at 9 in the morning. Over at the Missoula Art Museum, they have a little camp going on, and it's called A Cabinet of Wonders, Animal Parts and Art. It starts at 9 a.m. this morning, and it goes all week. And so it's ages 7 to 11. It's $72 if you're a member and $80 if you're not. And that's pretty reasonable. They're using specimens from UM's Phillips L. Wright Zoological Museum. Museum. And so they're going to look at Montana's horns, antlers, skulls, bones, hides, feathers, and wings. As well as they're going to learn the inner workings of how each of those bird, works and their design and function and everything. Cool. And then they're going to discover those through drawing, painting, and other art media. Which this sounds awesome. I want to do this.
It's a funny way of saying you're drawing birds.
Yeah. So the artwork will be bound in book form to take home. And they'll also get to go, all the kids will also get to visit the museum on campus. Yeah, that's awesome. So check that out if you want to. There is YMCA gymnastics going on at 9:30. This is for ages 3 to 9. It's going on all week. And participants just develop skills using mats, parallel bars, balance beam, just pretty much gymnastic things for the little ones. It's 9:30 to 2 p.m. It's $60 or it's $40 with a family membership.
Wow, 9:30 to 2? Nice.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And then after that, they should leave early and come to our summer camp. No, don't come because we're full. We're full. Sorry, it's exclusive.
I'm sorry.
It's exclusive.
Exclusive.
We're
sorry.
Every word is important. That's why I shorten it. Dare.
Da.
Da.
Oh man. Okay, so. Up next, we've got Moscow Monday over at Montgomery Distillery from 12 to 8. From each cocktail sold, $1 will be donated to the nonprofit of the night. And it's usually, it never really says what nonprofit it is, but they
have to go there and find out.
Yeah, go there and find out. They have 3 categories of what they like to fit their nonprofits under. And it was like environmental stewardship, fighting homelessness and hunger, and then something about kids.
And drink some cucumber-based vodka.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, check that out. 12 to 8 today. And also, Bridge Group is going on at the Missoula Senior Center at 1 p.m. This is a beginner's brush-up group. And $1.25 is charged to cover expenses, because they're also a nonprofit. Yeah. The Missoula Public Library's got, there's Makerspace Electronics Exploration. They have a lot of really cool electronics in their lab, and you can go and check it out and learn what they all learn and use them and make some sweet stuff. It goes from 3 to 5 in the Makerspace. Yeah. And then Raising the Dead is at the Top Hat Lounge. For 5 to 7, you can check out all live Grateful Dead videos from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. And as we know, they are finally over and they've stopped performing and touring. So I'm sure that they'll be showing recent videos as well. Yeah. And Scrabble is going on at the Missoula Public Library starting at 6 p.m. from 6 to 8. Game boards are available. You can bring your own and you can hop on other people's games or bring your friend.
But that would be rude.
It would be rude. Or you could just
hey, can I play with you guys? It's like, we're in the middle of a game, thanks. But no,
yeah.
Like, maybe next time.
Oh, all right. I guess I'll sit over here. And then I was going to suggest you could just sit and watch everyone if no one will let you play with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watching is free.
Watching is free. And creepy.
Especially if you're eating nachos in the corner.
Well, where did that guy get those nachos from?
It's like, you want nachos? Nah.
You want some nachos?
Have you ever seen somebody actually look good eating nachos? Never. It's always such a mess. It's like, it's like, it's never sexy. Eating nachos isn't sexy.
I always try to face the wall when I eat nachos. So no,
people eating in general are just gross to watch.
That's why I think that eating dates are always awkward.
Stop
telling me about you!
But if you ever watch like really good movies and there's like eating scenes, it's like perfect.
Yeah, they never eat.
It's like comedy. They put eating scenes in comedies, and it's like always the funniest part, or like the crucial part of the evening for awkward conversations. It's always awkward. Even in movies, they make it awkward. All dinners and all that stuff. It's like, oh, everything's great. No, it's always awkward, or a comic plot moving device for them just to sit and talk and learn about each other. But anyways, speaking of movies.
Yeah, back to events. There is a Books to Movies film screening at the library this evening at 6. And it's a free film in the summer reading program series for adults, 6 p.m. in the large meeting room. And then we've got some music for tonight. Honey Honey will be at the Top Hat Lounge starting at 8. Tickets are $12 in advance. And then Sky Steel Dirty Bourbon River. They're going to be at Stage 112. Oh, okay, Sky Steel and then Dirty Bourbon River. They're two bands.
What?
Sky Steel, one
Sky
band.
Steel.
Dirty Bourbon River, which is another band. I know, sorry everyone.
It sounds bluegrass to me.
Yeah, and so doors are at 8, shows at 9. It's 18 and up. Wow, 18 and up. It's only $5.
That's really good for 18 and up year olds.
That's really good.
Yeah.
You guys should check that out. That's
well, they have like a whole section,
free.
like their bar is like literally sectioned off from 18
this.
and up. It's like you're not supposed to pass this line if you're 18 and up.
That's hilarious. Well, and it doesn't say any cover for adults over 18.
No, it's something special. Everyone pays the same price.
Nice. Well,
they're not ageist.
No, they're not. So, check that out. That's what's going on Monday. Up next, we're going to switch gears and go over to Asaph.
Well, let's start out with the clip first, and then we'll talk.
Okay.
All right. Okay, here it is.
And of course, that is Habanera from the opera Carmen. And the lady that is singing that is Maria Callas, the one and only. She's considered the greatest opera singer that ever lived. Born 1923, she was an American-born Greek soprano, one of the most renowned and influential opera singers of the 20th century. Critics praised her for her bel canto technique, her wide-ranging voice, her dramatic interpretations, and her repertoire from classical to the music of Rossini, the works of Verdi, Puccini in her career. And she was born in New York, and she received early musical instruction in Italy. And during wartime poverty, she was left with myopia, I think that's how it's pronounced, which nearly left her blind.
Whoa.
So she endured a lot of things in her life, and she had weight problems in her early years, and she turned herself from the heavy woman into the glamorous one. Now, critics think that affected her singing voice because she lost all of that weight, but...
Oh, interesting.
I don't think so. I just think that...
Well, you don't need like a certain amount of weight to sing, and you don't need your eyes to sing either.
That's true, but, you know, that's the way it was at that time when she was coming up. They had some weird views. But anyway, finally, her artistic achievement was such that Leonard Bernstein, the famous conductor, called her the Bible of the opera. And her influence is so enduring that in 2006, Opera News wrote of her nearly 30 years after her passing that she is the definition of diva as an artist and one of the classical music's best-selling vocalists.
That's hilarious.
I can totally relate to that.
Yeah.
You are the diva of MCAT, for sure.
So that is my short story on Maria Callas, because it would take too long to really get into depth because she's got like a 10-page.
Is she still alive?
No, she's been gone for quite some time. It doesn't say what year she passed. I think it was in 77. But she left the world some great music, and if you get a chance to look her up, you can see all the other performances that she's done throughout her life.
Nice.
Just a gorgeous opera singer.
Yeah.
She goes against the standard of the traditional heavy opera singers. Not that that's bad, but she defined opera, not only physically, but as a vocalist.
Nice. Nice. Thanks, Asa.
Sure.
So are you guys ready for some more events? Take it away, Asa.
All right, this is what's going on tomorrow.
You like a little tease?
I know, yeah, that was fun. I was like, what's going on? Are we doing Hallmark or Bullmark? What's happening?
Maybe we will. Maybe we won't.
We probably will.
Stop copying me.
I saw it up there. He has a tab. We're doing it.
I saw this on television myself. Anyways, what's happening tomorrow, Tuesday, besides the picking circle? That my favorite event is picking.
You don't even go.
Because I can't, because it's Tuesdays is like the day I work like 9 hours at MCAT. Mm-hmm. Come by and say hi.
The picking circle will have to come to you.
Yeah. It always comes to me when nobody's looking. And sometimes when people are looking. And when I'm comfortable around people.
Whoops, sorry.
You know when I'm comfortable around you when I start picking.
Good to know, Scott. Thank you.
I'll never pick it. Let's not go there, and let's go to Tuesday.
Yes, yes. Okay, so starting tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. at the Missoula Public Library's Tiny Tales. This is babies ages birth to 36 months. And participants will sing songs, learn finger plays, nursery rhymes, hear stories, So it's usually held downstairs in a large meeting room. And that starts at 10:30, And their preschool play group goes on like 30 minutes after that, starting at 11 over at Bitter Gymnastics. It's for ages walking to 5 years. It's 11 to 12. $8 a drop in, $12 for siblings. And they just have a bunch of different activities and stations that you can move around and choose which one you want to go to. They're Shooting the Bull Toastmasters in the Alps Boardroom starting at noon. And this is where you can learn leadership development, public speaking, and meeting facilitation. Starts at noon Alps Boardroom. Okay, there's a kids' summer activity program at the Missoula Public Library starting at 2 p.m. tomorrow. It's for school-aged children. They have to have completed kindergarten. So check that out, and you can find out what it is. There's Frenchtown Branch Lego Club starting at 4 p.m., 4 to 6 in the Frenchtown Branch Library. Yoga Warriors is going on at the Learning Center at Red Willow at the same time, starting at 4 p.m. This is a specific yoga program designed for war veterans, and it requires specific instructor certification, and it's been found to lower anxiety and help with sleep problems. So that starts at 4 p.m. tomorrow. The Missoula Farmers Market is now on Tuesday nights at the Red X's. That starts at 5:30.
So don't park up there. Yeah. They have great 2-hour parking, but they tow you indiscriminately.
Yeah. So it starts at 5:30, and it goes till 7:30, I do believe. Yep. And then Scott's favorite event is at the Top Hat Lounge at 6 p.m. This is for bluegrass-oriented musicians.
To come hang out and play with each other.
Yeah. And they jam in the raised seating booth in front of the stuff.
I didn't say anything.
Look at that face. I can't. Okay. There is a 5-week art history class at the Zootown Arts Community Center starting at 6 p.m. tomorrow. So it'll go July 14th through August 11th from Tuesday 6 to 8. $105 for members, $115 for non-members. And so lectures will include the birth of modernism, the early system of academies through turn of the century, including Impressionism, the early 20th century through post-World War I. They'll also cover post-impressionism, Fauvism, Cubism, Surrealism, Russian Constructivism, Expressionism, and non-objectivism. Then they're going to journey on through the second half of the 20th century, and they'll cover postmodern art movement.
There's so many.
I know, it's all of it. So they'll include pop art, minimalist, conceptual art, and postmodern.
How can they fit all these types of art in 5-week course?
Who knows?
Yes. Is it once a week?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So once a week they're going to talk about all that?
I think they'll, break it up. Like, they'll probably end with postmodern and start
it's 5-week history class, July 14th through the 11th. Oh, it's Tuesdays.
Yeah. I know. Does that sound interesting?
It does sound interesting. There's so much, art. Like they're talking about. It's like art history.
Yeah.
And they're gonna have to talk about a lot. It's like every 5 minutes they're gonna have to change the subject.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and they're covering everything from what it seems like.
Yeah. So you should be an expert after 5 weeks.
Yeah, right. System check is going on at the Missoula Public Library. This is a gamers club for those gamers 19 and under. And they have all the games that you could want. They have all the games. So like Minecraft, Super Smash Brothers, board games and tabletop games and card games and dice games and lots of video games. Yeah. And then there is a band playing at Snowball, Hot Rise with Red Knuckles and the Trailblazers. They're the hottest bluegrass group in the country, I guess. Yeah. And so it's going to be a bunch of bluegrass Snowball starting at 7.
Nice.
Yeah. African dance class is at the Missoula Senior Center starting at 7. It's $10 per class, $35 for all 4 classes. And they have a live band and live musicians. So check that out. And then there's the second Tuesday of the month, Missoula Public Library book group discussion. And they're going to discuss Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn, 7 p.m. in the boardroom. Which, if you guys haven't seen that movie or read the book, I highly recommend it. It's crazy. And the Roxy Theater is hosting a Stratford Festival, Anthony and Antony and Cleopatra. And so they are going to be showing the movie. Yeah. So that starts at 7:30. And I'll read you guys the little synopsis. Reason and judgment proved no match for the tsunami of mutual passion engulfing Mark Antony, one of the 3 joint rulers of the Roman Republic, and Cleopatra, the seductive queen of Egypt. Ooh. Surrendering everything to their desires, they opened the floodgates to a civil conflict that would shake the very foundations of their world. So that sounds fun, right? Starts at 7:30 at the Roxy tomorrow. And then my last event is the Missoula Music Showcase at the Badlander at 9. It features local singers and songwriters each week. There's no cover, and you can sign up either there or on Facebook, I think. Yeah. So that's what's going on today and tomorrow. If you would like to, you can check out MissoulaEvents.net, or you can check out the newspaper, or the university's website always has their events too, as well as the Independent. Yeah,
nope. But we do have time for one little Hallmark or Bullmark. All right, here we go, guys. I'm going to make this quick. Young journalist Amy Peterson is not happy with her big city life and is starting to show in her work. She's also not thrilled with her boyfriend, Phil, who doesn't quite click with her. Amy's editor sends her back to her hometown to write an article about growing up in her parents' fireworks business. With the 4th of July in hand, because 4th of July themed.
Totally.
A little late, but this human interest story will just be what her editor needs. Amy arrives home to write her article, but is enlisted to be the official wedding planner of her best friend, Sammy.
Oh, no.
4th of July themed wedding, by the way, America. To her ex-boyfriend. That's Amy's ex-boyfriend, Hank. Of course, Amy seems to have a lot of ex-boyfriends.
Yeah, she does kind of.
Yeah, as Amy struggles to balance wedding planning and working on this newspaper assignment, her feelings for Hank start to resurface.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Come on, Amy.
Is Hank feeling the same way? Will their old flame rekindle as the time approaches for sparks to fry? Yes, Sparks Fry. And the movie's called When Sparks Fry. No, it's when the movie's called When Sparks Fly. Is this a Hallmark original movie or is this complete Bullmark?
I feel like I'm gonna say Bullmark.
Asaph, what do you think?
I'm gonna agree with Noel.
Well, you have, like last week, you're just like, I'm Bullmark. Yeah. It's like, I disagree with Scott the whole time. But actually, it's a real original Hallmark movie.
Really?
Yeah, it's real.
Oh my gosh. I was like, God, Scott had a good job with this one. He had a lot of fun with this one. But, this
No, it's too good to be true. And it is true.
So bad. This is so bad. I would love to watch this. That is so bad.
I think I actually, I remember something about writing this. Even before they actually made the movie.
Yeah.
Or maybe the movie was made 3 years ago and I just kind of osmosisly, because I go to the website every so often just to see what kind of crazy synopsis they have.
Oh gosh, this is so bad.
So without further ado, I would like to leave on a high note of championship of Hallmark or Bullmark.
So if you guys want to find out more information about Wake Up Missoula, you can check us out on our website, wakeupmissoula.wix.com/wakeupmissoula. You can also check us out on Facebook as well as Twitter. And then you can like Missoula Community Access Television on Twitter as well as on Facebook. And to find out more information about us, you just go to mcat.org.
Yep.
Yeah. But
thanks for joining everybody.
Yeah.
It's been great.
It has been.
It's been wonderful.
Stay dry out there, everyone. Thanks for watching. My name is Noelle Maxwell.
And I am Scott Ramph.
And here's Asaph Adonai. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.